The following are goals scored by a soccer team at each game in their recent season. Complete the table by filling in the relative frequencies. Well, relative frequencies, the way we calculate those is we take the individual class frequency divided by the number of data items. And this is essentially a percentage. And if you think of it as a percentage, then it's not really a formula that you have to memorize. The percentage of the frequency would be individual class frequency divided by the total. So let's add these up. Let's see here. 4 and 12 would give me 16. Then that would be 21, 22, 24, 25. So I have 25 data items total. So the relative frequency of the first class is going to be 4 divided by 25. Of the second class, it would be 12 over 25. And I'm going to just write it smaller so I can get it in there. And then 5 over 25, and so forth. So that is how we get each class's relative frequencies. So let's try it out on the calculator. 4 over 25, the relative frequency of the first class is 0.16. And then 12 over 25, that gives me a relative frequency of 0.48 for the second class. The next one would be 5 over 25, which is 0.2. Then 1 over 25, that's 0.04. So 2 over 25 would be 0.08, and 1 over 25 would be 0.04 again. Now, one thing that is interesting about relative frequencies is that they always add up to 1. And you should always check this after you get your relative frequencies. If they don't add to 1, then they need to add to something very close to it. So there is potential for rounding error, but it would be within 100th or 1,000th of a unit. It would be very close to 1 if it isn't equal to 1 exactly. So you can always use that as a nice check to make sure you've got the right values.